Hello, and welcome to Rusty Nickel Arena for this exhibition game between the harrowing humans and the ferocious orcs.
We're in front of a sold-out crowd today as we get ready for the puck drop. All the players are taking their spots on the ice, and the substitutes are cheering for them on the bench.
Each coach has come prepared to this game, bringing their players' stat cards, dice, tape measures, and wound counters.
Those stats cards are really going to come in handy for those coaches. They'll be able to use them to reference their players' skills throughout the game.
Right you are, Nate, and as the periods progress, we'll be able to see them using their turn counters, goal counters, and period counters.
Oliver Williamson is quite the imposing force at center for the humans, but Mugsog Lurin is a heavy hitter who isn't going to pull his punches.
The puck drops, and right away these two are going at it. With their initiatives rolled, Oliver managed to come up with the puck.
That's right, Aaron. When he added his initiative to the stat card with the dice roll, Oliver's total of 8 clearly beat Mugsog's total of 6. But I'll tell you that Mugsog is not one to let up. He's going to take a swing at Oliver, and remember, he needs to match or beat his stat in order to hit.
And he does hit with that powerful 5. Oliver manages to defend with a 4, and the human coach is going to begin his first turn.
Now remember, folks, each turn is going to consist of a pass and 2 actions. Those actions can be a movement, attack, shot, or even another pass. It really leaves quite a few options open for these coaches.
Oliver passes back to his right winger, with his passing distance of 8 giving him plenty of distance. That winger sees a chance and takes it, skating up the ice with his 8 movement.
That really was a good play. And since the human forward can travel in any direction up to his max movement, there's not even any grids or hexes on the board to limit him.
It looks like that right winger is going to make a move too. His coach sends him sprinting up the ice at immense speed, up to double his normal movement.
The human coach is going to play a little conservative here and hold him back only about 15 inches, which is a safe bet since that forward is going to need to roll an agility check to see if he can stop.
The left winger fails his agility check and loses his blade. It looks like he's going to continue 1 inch past his target.
Yep, that's a ½ inch for every pip on the dice roll.
And now it's the orc coach's turn. He checks Mugsog's distance to the human forward with the puck. It's less than half of his movement, so he's going to check that player.
That's right. He's in that distance. He can move and attack using only 1 action. And with his low strength requirement, he easily hits with a 6.
The human forward fails on his defensive roll with a 1 and takes a wound. Next, since he has control of the puck, he needs to roll for agility to see if he can keep it. Still no luck for the human forward as he comes up short and loses the puck to Mugsog. The orc forward glides down the ice and accepts the pass from Mugsog.
That human coach isn't too happy after the puck loss. Now he's going to try and make amends.
Oliver moves into base-to-base contact with his first turn and swings wildly at the orc forward, striking him in the process. That orc is caught off guard and he fails his defensive throw.
Now, you folks at home might already know is that Oliver is one mean guy. Because he hit, he's going to roll a d6. See if he can follow through on that hit and cause some extra damage.
That 6 is a stinger, and the orc forward is going to come out of this badly wounded. Luckily, he has enough sense to keep his stick on the puck and doesn't lose it to Oliver. The orc coach takes over, sprints Mugsog up into the human's defensive zone, passes his agility check, and then passes the puck up to him. He follows up by moving the forward into the zone, putting pressure on the human defense.
The orcs are set up pretty well right now. Let's see if the humans can step up to the challenge.
With his next turn, the human coach moves both of his defensemen into base-to-base contact with the orcs. Doing so, he manages to get in both the passing and shooting lanes.
That's going to make it a bit tougher for Muggsog. He can shoot, but looks like he wants to give his forward a chance. And since he sprinted last turn, he can't move this turn. So he's going to have to pass through the human defenseman.
The human defenseman rolls to see if he can intercept it, and fails with a 3. The orc forward winds up with the puck, and takes a shot on goal.
From where he is on the ice, it looks like the orc will need a 4 or better to be on target.
And with that roll of a 5, that means that the humans will now need a defensive check to see if he can block it. He fails with a 3, and it sails onto the goalie.
This is going to be a tough one, with the -1 to his agility check. Because he's being screened, he's going to need a 5 or 6 here.
The goalie is just a bit too slow with a 4, and the orcs have scored a goal!
This was just an unlucky couple of turns for the humans. Luckily, it's only 3 turns into the first period, so they will have an excellent chance to mount a comeback.
With that goal, we're going to take a quick commercial break and be back to you soon.
Please enjoy all the wonderful products from our sponsors below in the reward section, and thank you for joining us today.